Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this look here. So as you can see, it's kind of a bold look, but because everything else is kind of neutral, I still feel like it's pretty wearable. And I just love looks like this, where everything is kind of like toned down and then you have one like statement pop of color. So yeah, I can definitely see myself wearing this throughout the fall season. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already moisturized my lips, of course, with the Kopari. If it'll focus, you guys know what it looks like. And this is actually a really old one. I don't even think it's called, I actually bought a backup. Let me see, where is it? I think it's called something else now. Yeah, so mine's old. It's called Lip Glossy now. So I bought, looks like that. But I think it's the same formula. So that's good. I love this stuff. It's my favorite to moisturize my lips before I do my makeup. Or just in general. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do primer. I'm using the Becca Backlight priming filter as always. I think I'm just gonna, well, do like a pump and a half. I'm just going to spread this on my face. I'm actually not going to use foundation today, but, oh, darn it. I didn't mean to put it on my nose. Oh well, whatever. I'm not doing foundation today, but I am going to do spot concealing. So I still want a little bit of primer. And then on my nose, I'm going to do the Porefessional by Benefit. And that's because my nose does get a little bit oily. So this is just gonna help with that. Okay, and then moving on, I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Warm Sand, and then the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. Ginger is just gonna brighten, but this one is going to kind of act as the foundation. I'm gonna take my Real Technique sponge and just kind of pounce this all over my skin. Then I'm gonna go in with NARS just on the areas where I want to brighten. And then before I go in with the powder, I'm going to do a little liquid highlight. So I'm going to use the Celestial Skin Liquid Lighting by Kevyn. And this is in the shade Candlelight. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some powder. I'm gonna do the RCMA No Color powder and the Lancome Absolue powder. The RCMA I'm just going to do underneath my eyes. And I'm using the Goss 02 brush to do this. And I'm just gonna try my best to avoid the liquid highlight. Because I don't want to powder over it, but I do need to powder certain areas of my face. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a really, I'm gonna try to do a quick, easy smoky eye. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be easy. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit extra. I'm gonna use 3 different palettes because I just want to use specific colors, and they were all just in different palettes. So the first one I'm gonna use is the Bare Minerals, I don't know what this is called. It's actually a bronzer palette. This came out maybe a year or 2 ago. But this is, so it gives you 2 bronzers and then a highlight. I'm actually gonna go in with this bronzer. It's called the Ocean View. And I'm gonna take this color on the N105, the IT brush, IT Cosmetics. And I just want to do a light brown, just kind of all over the lid, mainly the crease, like right above and below, but I mean, it doesn't have to be super precise. I'm just kind of trying to get a light brown transition color going. I don't want to use too much. I'm just going to kind of brush this all in there. And then for my second color, I'm actually going to use a different palette. This is the Marc Jacobs 740 Scandalust palette. It looks like this. It's such a pretty palette. All these colors are great, but this middle shade, That's Why, is my favorite. So this is a Hakuhodo J5523. Looks like this. I pretty much use this. Oops, there we go. In every video. This is just such a good brush. So I'm going to take some of this color and I'm going to focus this right here, kind of in the outer corner and like right on and slightly under my crease. I'm just going to pat the color just so I can kind of get it on there, and then I will blend it out. Something that I like to do often is take the exact same brush. I'll buy like duplicates and I just get a clean one and I'll go over that same area just to make sure it's buffed out really, really well. And then for my last color, I'm going to take the Goss 18 and I'm going to go into this Lorac Pro To Go palette. This is a super old palette. It's kind of clunky. Looks like that. So I'm going to take this shade right here. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the top one is Pearl, the bottom one is Shell, and Shell is like, I don't know, it's like a cream color. Pearl, I think, yeah, Pearl is a shimmer, Shell is a matte. Ooh. But it's not white, it's like a cream color. It's really pretty. So I'm going to take a little bit of this onto the Goss brush, and I'm just going to put it right there in the inner corner, and I'm going to wipe the rest of that off and then just kind of blend that out. I just wanted it to be just a little bit lighter in the inner corner. And then for my bottom, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna repeat, except for I think I'm gonna leave out the shell. But I'm gonna take the Flat Definer by Sigma. It's the E15 brush, just like that. And I'm going to go back in with, actually I'm gonna use, so yeah, I'm gonna do reverse. I'm gonna take this color right there, the dark one, and I'm just going to kind of line the bottom eyelashes, and then I'll buff out with that Ocean View color from the Bare Minerals palette. And then sticking with that same 216 brush, I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox. This is the Suntan Matte. And I'm going to use this for my nose contour. Now I'm gonna switch bronzers. I'm gonna use the Tom Ford, what is this? The bronzing powder in the shade 03 Bronze Age. Love this stuff. And I'm gonna use the NARS ITA brush. And I just like to use this brush to place the bronzer and then like buff out a little bit. And then I like to switch brushes. So now I'm gonna switch over to the Morphe R10. Looks like that. And I love this because it's really nice and like, it's soft. I don't know, it's just easy to blend out, but it's not like too crazy. So if you wanna have like some type of, I don't know how to say it, like some of the bigger brushes like this, it's obviously a lot bigger. So this is gonna give you like an all over bronzed look. I'm not going for that, but I want something better than this. So it's a good in between. I really like this brush. Okay, so for blush, I think I'm actually going to use MAC's Melba. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time. It's so pretty, and actually, this is a good blush for me. I like it on my skin tone for the summer, but because I want to do a dark lip, I kind of feel like the pink blush with the dark lip, I don't know, I'm just feeling it. I feel like it would be really pretty. So I'm going to take this blush on the Sigma F10. And I'm gonna start off kind of light and see how much I want to use. Okay, and then to finish off the face, I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. This is Ofra's Rodeo Drive. I'm gonna try to go into a little bit. See, this is why I have to be careful with this. This highlight is gorgeous, but it'll go from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. And for my nose, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E36. It's like this is little baby brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a setting spray. This is the All Nighter Pollution Protection by Urban Decay. There we go. So this is, from what I was told by the Sephora, one of the girls at Sephora, it's the exact same thing as the normal All Nighter, but it has some extra, I don't know, protection in regards to pollution. So the way she described it to me was if you're walking down the street and someone's smoking a cigarette, I don't know, or like the smoke that comes out of vehicles, any type of pollution or, I don't know, airborne substance that you don't want sucking into your pores, this should protect against. So I'm in love with the normal all-nighter. So I was like, for $2 more, we'll give it a shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on my face now. Oh, and the girl that I was talking to at Sephora, she also said that you could spray this on your hair too. So another, I guess, tip of a way you could use this stuff. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as always, I went ahead and did my brows with Precisely My Brow Pencil. Love this, in the shade 6. And mascara for the lower lashes, same as always, the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Now for the upper lashes, I did try something new. I didn't do the Perricone MD mascara that I normally do. I tried the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. So it looks like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows with the Givenchy Mr. Brow Groom, like always. And then now for my lips. I'm gonna use this Bite. It's a matte cream lip crayon in the shade Licorice. So this is brand new. And this is like a dark, it's a very dark, like wine color. Let me see if I can. Seriously, I can't get this open. What the freak? Ooh, that was close. So it looks like that. It's this pretty dark color. But I mean, definitely has some red in there. So I really like it. I like red tones, even whether they're dark or bright pink or just like a true red. I tend to like reds more than like purples. So I'm gonna use this. Actually, before I use this though, I am gonna go in with, this is also by Bite. This is just their Line and Define Lip Primer. So, actually I think there's leftover color from the last lip. But yeah, it's just this clear, like almost like a balm, and it's supposed to help with like the feathering. A lot of Bites, a lot of their products do feather on your lips. I think because, I don't know for sure, but I think it's because they are like a lot of natural ingredients, a lot of like fruit oils. And so I think that's what kind of makes it kind of feather out. So they make this guy to help prevent against that. So I'm just gonna use this, and it's not like plumping, but it is kind of like minty. So I'm just going to put this all on the outer parts of my lip, just so we don't get any of that feathering, especially with this being a dark color. I don't know how much you're supposed to put on, but that should be good. Okay. Okay guys, that wraps it up for today's look. I hope you like it. Before actually I say anything about the look, which I do really like the look, this lip color, okay, I love the lip color, but Bite, their products in general, the smell never gets old. While I was putting it on my lips, I was like, this smells so good. I literally, when I was done putting this on, I had to stop and look it up, and I was like, what exactly is in here? Like, I know it's fruit, but I want to know like specifically. So it was like grape. In this one, I don't know if it's all of these or just this shade, but in this one, it was like grape, orange, monk fruit. I don't even know what monk fruit is, but it smells divine. So if you are not familiar with Bite, any of their stuff, literally pick up anything. All of their stuff is amazing. All of their products are wonderful. So love this. And yeah, the look overall, I really like the way it turned out. I definitely wanted to keep the eyes in neutral. So I wanted like neutral eyes, glowy skin, and then a bold lip. So I really feel like that was accomplished. So if you guys like this look, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.